Hello, and welcome back to the Universe Podcast. I'm your host, Teagan Elliott, and I know it's been a hot minute since y'all have probably heard from me or any of my special guests here. But today, coming to you live from America, we've got two British guests. Do you guys want to introduce yourselves?
Well, you can go first.
Okay. Hey.
This is Will.
yeah,
So he
there
was
you
on
go.
an episode in the past where he talked about the Otley run. So if you haven't listened to that, go check it out. And then we've got
Hey, Queens.
Scarlet. You might recognize her from the Freshers Advice and Refreshers Advice episodes.
Serve that pussy queen.
Yeah. So today's hot topic is America. Will, you have... sorry, that's my sister. Hi.
Okay.
So Will, you've been to other countries in Europe, but never America.
Yeah.
So what expectations, or any preconceived notions did you have going into this trip?
I don't know, everything that I thought, actually happened. Everything's just fucking big.
Yeah.
Including the people.
I was gonna make that joke.
So, so cars, roads, people.
Yeah. Pretty much.
Oh no.
The food's bigger.
Yeah. The food's nicer.
A lot nicer.
Okay.
Maybe it's just this part of America, but the food is much nicer.
Yeah.
Okay, so what's one food that you were both really excited to try that either didn't miss, or it did miss and you were like, that sucked. I really wanted it to be good. I have an example in my head.
Easy. Peanut butter and jelly.
Yeah, there you
Yeah.
go. So, do you guys want to explain or give the lore behind the PB&J downfall?
We went on this hike up to, it was Derek's house in Grey's Anatomy.
Poo Poo Point.
Yeah, that's the
Yeah.
one.
Unfortunate name.
Yeah, didn't want to say that on air. And then so we lugged these fucking sandwiches up, an hour and a half hike. Got to the top.
Lug them up. It's fucking bread and jam and peanut butter.
I'm
Bro,
making
just
it
like this
dramatic.
These sandwiches weighed at least 10 stone.
Each. Everyone was burdened.
We were all sunburnt, crispy looking.
Yeah.
Yeah,
We got to the top. We then tried it, and it tasted like utter shite.
Okay, so for everyone, so all the Americans know, I did the PB&J justice. I had to give them the classic, original. I wasn't going to do some weird peanut butter and organic jam, okay? We did the white Kroger bread. Boom. Hit it with some Jif. Hit it with some Welch's grape jelly. And that's all you needed. And
was
it
so gross.
it tasted like my
gross.
childhood. I hadn't had one in eons.
To be fair, it did
was
make
nostalgic.
my tongue numb a bit.
Oh, yeah, Will was allergic.
He now thinks he's
Apparently.
allergic to peanuts, yeah.
Apparently.
So, yay.
And then you just didn't like it.
No, it was disgusting. I mean, I love a sandwich as much as an ex-British person, but not one
Proper
like
meal
that.
deal?
Yeah, a proper meal deal, love. We like actual savoury snacks on the bread, you know? A crisp sandwich would have been bloody lovely at top, but no, we had to eat a peanut
I still think
butter
that's
and
so
jelly.
weird. So for all the Americans, they're saying you just take bread and Lay's chips.
You butter the bread.
Yeah.
We're not.
Oh,
we're
that's
not
even
savages.
worse. Oh my
We're not
God.
savages.
So you take moist bread
No, no.
and you put
You
some
don't
Lay's
make the
chips
bread moist.
and some butter and you eat it. That's,
No,
to me, it's carb on carb on carb.
the bread isn't moist because it's not sponsored by Little Barnacle.
Song of the trip.
We're not calling that the song. There are so many
Shout
better.
out to Lil Barnacle.
Yeah, for writing some absolute tunes.
If y'all want to check out some explicit tunes, check out Lil Barnacle. But yeah, so Scarlett, what were some preconceived notions you had going into this? Because you've been to America.
I've been to Florida, so my experience was slightly different. I mean, we went to Walmart today. The last time I went to Walmart, there was a whole section with just guns. And I was like, wow, that's not usual. But here, I guess you guys must have tighter gun laws or whatever. I've not seen a gun.
Yeah, so
whilst
for
being
reference,
here.
we're in
Apart from the
Seattle,
police.
Apart from the
Washington.
police.
And it's I'd say it's stricter when it comes to that kind of thing. I know there's more background checks involved and harder to get a gun license and all that fun stuff.
I would say Walmart was literally just a big Tesco.
Yeah.
I was expecting it to be a big Tesco with guns, but it was just a big Tesco.
Yeah. I mean, to be fair, we didn't go hunting for guns. Scavenger
No.
guns. We did stay
Going for Girls American Edition.
should be the remix. We did, yeah. We got some. What we got? We got red velvet chips Ahoy.
And some mint Oreos.
Okay, what's one like other American snack now that like did hit? You were like, yes.
Either beef jerky or the goldfish crackers that are vanilla cupcake flavour. I'd recommend that to any English person.
Wait, so why did you want to try those again? There was some YouTuber or something?
I wish not to speak about this period in my life. I used to be an avid Graveyard Girl watcher. For those of you out there who know who she is, she used to try like different snacks in like as seen on TV products, and she always ate vanilla cupcake goldfish crackers. And for the longest amount of time, I've always wanted to try them. They really hit.
And
Like,
now
they
you
hit hard.
did. Okay. How about you, Will?
I don't know. To be fair, those like the cookies we had yesterday, the crumble.
Crumble.
They like, yeah.
Okay, so the flavors this week for I don't know when y'all are listening to this, but the flavors that this past week had. So okay, for those who don't know, Crumble, they change the flavors each week, and this week they had Oreo, honey bun, which tasted like the inside of a cinnamon roll. I think that's how I explain it. They had the lemon one. It was like what, iced lemon box or whatever.
It tasted kind of like a lemon meringue pie.
Yeah,
That's how I describe that.
agree.
Yeah, that one was my least favorite of the four. And then the
It
other
doesn't
one,
have any taste buds.
the other one was the Biscoff one, which was all right.
Yeah,
Oreo was my fave. I was shook.
the honey one was the best one.
You know.
I agree with this.
Okay. Now we also did lots of activities and things. So in Seattle, okay, in my 12 years living here, 13 years of being here, I've never been up the Space Needle until the past week.
How do you enjoy that one?
So, it was recently remodeled, so now they have like a revolving top. So it slowly spins you around. It takes 47 minutes for one full rotation.
Yeah.
And that was cool, but when we got back down, I felt like really like my head was spinny a little bit. It felt a
Yeah.
little. Will was just going full sending
Chilling,
it.
yeah.
He was leaning against the curved glass and looking down. Scarlet and I tried to and ended up just
Yeah.
not.
My legs were shaking like a baby deer learning how to walk. It wasn't my strong suit, let's say. I don't think heights are really my thing. But it was really beautiful. You could see literally everything. Will,
Yeah.
your hot takes?
Hot takes.
On the Space
Yeah.
Needle.
I enjoyed it.
Yep.
It was like slightly, I don't know, like looking over was a lot more fun than I thought it was going to be.
Yeah.
Like,
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, I have something to tell you guys, because now that you're leaving, I can tell you, because I wasn't going to tell you because I didn't want to scare you originally.
Yeah.
So on the 4th of July, we had this big 4th of July party, super fun. We went to go see fireworks. The fireworks show, side quest here, really, really cool.
Oh,
Like,
insanely good.
we were
Yeah.
sitting, like, so there was this fireworks show that someone in, like, a couple streets over was doing, and they bought thousands of dollars worth of fireworks and set them up all, like, above us, and we had front row seats, and we showed up late, and, like, it couldn't have gone better.
No, it was really good.
Yeah.
Beautiful fireworks
Like
show.
better than any bonfire night I've seen. at
Yeah.
home.
Really cool.
I agree.
And if you don't know what bonfire is, you guys can go listen to my episode on bonfire night that I did back in
Oh, I'm
the
a
fall.
pro at this. Fucking hell.
Yeah. But no, okay. So what I didn't tell you guys was that after the 4th, we like cleaned up and everything. I don't remember what day this was. And we got in Chipotle, and we had our Chipotle wrappers and stuff like in the trash. Well, Annika and I were awake. No, so our friend Kama, his cousin came to pick him up, so I took him out into the driveway. Then I went to the back, like where the trash cans are, to throw something out, and the trash can was tipped over. And
A bear.
Annika and I were out the window, and we heard this munching coming from the woods. It was a bear. There was a bear in our backyard.
Eh?
I didn't want to tell you guys because I didn't want to freak you out. And so then the next morning I had to go out and I had to go pick up all the trash that the bear had left. It had eaten all of our like Chipotle wrappers because there was like leftover just like, I don't know, like meat residue and stuff inside it, like the smell of. So there was all this crumpled aluminum everywhere and I had to clean up all the trash.
That's sick. You should have told me earlier. That's so cool. What? I want to pet a bear.
I am horrified.
Anyway, so now that you're leaving, I thought that was great timing to just let you know that, yeah, there was a bear right there. And it crawled, because we didn't lock the fence gate, so it walked in through the woods, up to through the fence gate thing, and back down.
Great.
Is it locked now?
It's locked now.
Okay, good.
Yeah, this is the episode where we all get mauled to death by a bear.
Yeah.
Final episode, guys. It was fun.
Yeah. So other than that, yeah. So what was like the highlight of the trip for each of you?
Mount Rainier.
Okay, so hiking in the UK, what's that like?
You go on a walk around a park.
No, there isn't.
You guys have like what is it?
Not where I'm from.
The Three Peaks in the Peak District.
Three Peaks, Ben Nevis, which is in Scotland. There's a place near me in Bakewell, famous for the Bakewell tart. And you can go up a mountain called Mam Tor. It's very easy. Me and my dad raced up it. It wasn't very difficult at all. But then also, I don't know, maybe because I was younger and healthier, it was also easier. But now that I drink,
It's not going to stop
Things
you.
are
Cheers.
drinking.
Cheers, yeah.
cheers.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, they wanted to bring up ciders to the top of Poo Poo Point.
Mhm.
And I was like, are you sure about that one, Chief?
Oh no, I was going to drink it, but like the walk down was a lot quicker than I thought.
Yeah, and it was really warm at the top.
And it was warm. And we also, it was still pretty early in the morning because we did it faster than we anticipated.
And also, it was like the time that I would have wanted to open it was like 10 o'clock in the morning. I was like, no.
Yeah.
Yeah, a bit too early.
5 o'clock somewhere, but not really. Other than that, yeah, okay, so Mount Rainier. So, Will, on these hikes, you were like leader of the pack. Will was out here
Yeah.
doing the most. Avid hiker. Your calves were killing it. Everyone on the hike was talking about your calves. Shout out Will's calves.
Big up, I
but
guess.
so, yeah, so then how was then, I mean, have you done the Three Peaks or the Peak District or whatever it
I've
is?
never hiked before, like
Yeah.
ever, because like at home, Suffolk is like one of the flattest places in the UK.
Yeah.
So it's just like there's nothing there.
So
I
then
literally-
what did y'all think of the mountain views and shit? I mean, Washington is quite pretty.
I see why you want to shag the mountains now.
I love mountains. They're so pretty. You know what? No, like, is it just me? Like, mountains just like speak to your soul. Like, you just look at them and you're like, wow.
No, I get it to a degree.
Yeah.
Like on that hike, I just wanted to sit up there for hours, but we obviously had to keep moving because we were in a big group. If I was alone, I just would have sat.
See, I would have raced up it.
You were racing up it.
Yeah, you were rapido.
Yeah. And then there was snow. What did you guys think
There
of all
was.
the snow?
On the way up, kind of terrifying, but also kind of fun. And then on the way down, very fun.
I think I'm gonna say very terrifying.
On the way down, terrifying. Shout out to Karma again.
That slide.
For threatening me that he'd crash into me. Not funny. I thought I was going to break a limb anyway. I've got all the grace of a reversing garbage truck without the wheels on. So I was definitely going to slip and break my neck. And
Yay,
I just didn't
Karma.
need the pressure.
Oh. Well, Kama, also, a good thing he did was took us to get good poke.
Yeah. The
Yeah.
poke was like obscene.
Okay, yeah.
So good.
So, poke, for those who don't know, in England, I call it like deconstructed sushi, is what it is.
Yeah.
That's how I'd
yeah.
explain. But the
Little
poke
bit.
you had was also more like, it was more authentic, like Hawaiian. It wasn't like a
Yeah.
build your own and pick your sauces and your
Yeah.
mix-ins and your toppings. Like, it was like, you pick your type of fish, you pick if you want rice or salad, and you pick what side you want.
We ate so much raw fish that day.
So good.
It was
We
so
got
tasty.
sushi, we got
Same day.
a-
It was,
tuna something.
Tuna cruda.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that was fire.
It was really, really tasty.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So what'd y'all think of poke then? Just
10 out of 10.
Yeah,
Would
agreed.
definitely smash again.
shout out Onos.
would go back for seconds.
So that's something good Kama did.
Something good. He was here the entire
Yeah,
time. You got to
what's
pick
his
one
one
thing.
Oh, well, and then I also finally watched Lilo and Stitch for the first time.
You
Yeah,
did.
it was
we had
so
a Hawaiian
sad.
night.
Tears, tears in my eyes.
Yeah, we had
So
Hawaiian
sad.
night.
Yeah, we made. What was the name of that dessert? It was like a coconut thing. It was like Lila Hoy.
I'm not
really
going to
butchering
attempt
I'm
it.
not going to attempt
I don't
it.
remember what it was
No.
called, but I think it started with an L,
Okay.
and it was
It's
like a
just like
coconut.
coconut.
And it was delish. And then you wore your little Stitch socks.
Yeah, I
Those were
wore
so cute.
some little socks that I have from at home with a little stitch on when we went to the Hawaiian place.
You have to try the Hawaiian crisps that we bought.
Oh yeah.
And then we
So today, the day they leave, we've been on like a big try everything last minute rampage. So my dad, plus his cotton socks,
don't say that, please.
has decided. He's making us like a southern meal. So we're making black-eyed peas, ribs, grits. I think he also made like rotel rice and stuff, like the whole shebang. And we'll eat that. And then we also had birria tacos. You tried a Dorito taco from Taco
Yes.
Bell.
Yeah.
And a bagel. Listen, bagel, like
With
a
schmear.
ba- with schmear. Yeah, see? Practically Jewish.
Oh, Teagan.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Let's
Some-
not begin.
It's on brand for the trip, though, isn't it?
We also tried High Noon, like
We
Post Malone.
did.
Yeah, after 30 high noons, it was pretty cool. Yeah.
Kind of shit, can't
It
lie.
was literally just a vodka seltzer.
Yeah,
But-
I thought it was great. Made me want to get a face tattoo.
We did I did face tattoos. So my sister Annika, she got these like semi-permanent tattoos. You like
Well, they weren't even semi-permanent. There was like the water
the semi,
ones.
yeah, no. So you just
Oh,
literally
like,
just take
yeah.
a sponge with water, and then it's on there for like a day. And I put some on my face, inspired by my man Post.
In our frat boy era.
In our frat boy
Yeah.
era, we also made Borgs.
We
Oh,
did do
Lord,
Borgs.
the Borg night.
So if anyone doesn't know what a Borg is, do y'all want to explain?
Black Outrage Gallon.
Vodka, water, and like some sort of flavouring.
Yeah, so we used like the little like Mio things. You can also use like Crystal Light or liquid IV
Squash.
packets.
You just use
Or
squash.
Yeah.
use some squash, yeah. But yeah, we did like 24 ounces of vodka in ours, and y'all did like 36 or some crazy
I did
shit.
a bit more, yeah. I did like
Yeah.
0.9 of a litre in mine.
We did Smirnoff and Nuin.
I didn't finish it though.
It was an experience. We watched
High School
what did
Musical.
we watched High School
Yeah.
Musical.
Magic Mike, but that was a different night.
We did finally watch Magic Mike.
Sorry.
Thanks, Mom.
Magic Mike was. Well, it was good. And then
It
we tried to watch
was good.
Magic Mike 2, and it just really
was so
was a
bad.
letdown.
There was like no topless men. What's the fun?
Yeah,
So then we ended up
Yeah.
watching Teen Beach Movie in a foreign language and filling in the dialogue with our own.
The dialogue was quite explicit. I
I
think
think it was better. I'm gonna be honest. It was much more enjoyable.
it went from like a PG movie to like a rated R.
You have a blue penis. It just got weird. It got really strange.
And she had a smelly clunge.
Oh no! And then we also played Drawful last night on Jackbox Games.
Oh, we
And there was
did.
an image, and I captioned it, a turtle with the clap runs away from chocolate. It was a weird looking image.
And it was like a baby without shoes on or something.
It was like baby shoes. It was supposed to be a shelf with these like shoe boxes on it. And I was like,
The baby was flying through the air.
so I was like, but I had dots on it, so I thought it was a turtle with the clap. What are your final thoughts like departing America?
Sadder than I thought I'd be. Like,
Aw.
shed tears already.
Aww.
Yeah.
You
Gonna shed more at the
cried
airport.
preemptively. She thought it was
My
the last
tears were
time.
so wasted.
Kama like went inside the house and she didn't realize he was coming to sushi dinner with us last night.
Well, he was like, "This is the last time I'm ever gonna see you guys. Bye."
Well, yeah, he did that today
no,
as well.
Yeah, no, and I was like, are you not gonna like hug? No, he left it to like last night saying like ah hui hoi or whatever it is, and then I
Yeah.
was like, that's it? Like you're not gonna hug goodbye or shed a tear? He was like, yeah, I spent a lot more time with you guys than I thought I would have. He thought he was gonna see you all twice, and then instead he spent. He said,
Everything but 2 days.
Yeah, we
Yeah.
became an absolute gigantic foursome.
The best one
greatest
in my life.
foursome.
we did everything. This was such like a fun. I felt like I was in a film with like my little squad. We were
Yeah.
just 4 big guys.
No, no.
What a fucking
no.
reference.
That is enough out of you.
What a fucking reference.
4 big guys.
They kissing on my thighs.
Guys.
Oh,
Okay.
God. Yeah, we were 4 big guys blowing each other like bastard horns. Sorry, that was a little barnacle reference, guys.
And then we got drunk, and then in the morning, we were in mourning.
Oh no.
Oh, God.
Don't want to suffer up. The sun is killing my buzz. That's why they call it morning.
This song by Post Malone is called Morning, but guys, it's spelled like mourn, like how you mourn the loss of a
Fucking hell, is
relative.
it?
I know.
What the fuck?
Because you're mourning the fact that you have to get up, be sober.
That shit, like, that hits hard.
You don't understand
In the feels.
how excited I am for this Post album. I love Post Malone. So for our Bork night, we decided to go as frat bros.
Yeah,
So I was Austin after the one and only,
yeah. I was Chad.
Chase.
Yeah.
and Kama was Zach,
Yeah,
like
and then,
Zachariah.
Annika was Boeing, spelt exactly like the plane.
She was Boeing. Yeah, that was a little ratchet.
What do you mean that's right?
I don't know. I've
And
never
the
heard
rest
that name.
wasn't.
No. But then, yeah.
Oh, we went to actual frat bro place.
Oh, we did.
Oh,
like Greek Street.
Yeah, you guys went to Greek Row.
Street.
Greek Street.
Was it called?
They got euros and shit.
Oh, that's the one.
But yeah, we went to Greek Row. We saw a frat bro. He was like leaving his gaff. He was really ugly.
Yeah, he really was. Like, you know, like you have a thing where like frat boys are ugly. Not that fucking ugly. He was bad.
No, it was upsetting. In all honesty.
Like the fucking toe.
Okay, and you also walked around the UW campus for the University of Washington.
did.
So pretty.
Yeah.
Yeah. A lot
So
of
much nicer
knife
than
and
him.
gun violence, though, so.
Oh.
Yay.
Lovely.
Lovely.
Lovely, lovely. Yeah.
Didn't tell us that beforehand.
No.
Well, no, it's normally like
Add
during.
it to the bear story.
It's normally during term time that they get a little bit of like action. So you're
bit of
not
action.
being sex, Teagan, not being shot.
Or shanked.
Well, I know people that like during the year, like the sorority houses will get like they'll send out a message to all of like their sisters to say like, hey, there was a man spotted with the knife in the back alley, so just make sure you don't go out tonight and shit like that. So at least we don't have to struggle as much with that. Will's a fake fan. He doesn't listen to the episode.
To be fair, I don't listen to the ones I'm on because I'm irritating.
I'm like, no, you have a fan. Shout out to the girl that commented on the YouTube. She said, we love Scarlet.
Oh, thanks.
Yeah. So,
I don't get that.
yeah. Well, to be fair,
I thought you meant I don't get that, like, nobody likes that. And I was like,
Oh no, that's what I meant.
well, to be fair, you didn't have video for your episode.
I didn't.
But she did.
So.
And that-
I was an OG, although she was before
She
me.
was, yeah. She was like the first one.
yeah.
The first guest one. Yeah.
Yeah.
Because I was like, hello, housemate Scram, would you like to come on my podcast? And she was like, okay, yeah.
I don't think you asked it in quite that way, but yeah.
Okay. Oh, what was everyone's first impression of me? This is so fun.
Of you.
Yeah.
I don't
Oh,
know,
Will, should we share how we met?
Oh yeah, shout out you guys
Oh,
met.
what an
It's really
adorable
cute.
story.
Meet cute.
Okay. Once upon a time, I had a housemate. We're not going to call him by name. We'll call him...
Twat.
No. Christ. I had a
Sorry.
housemate,
Okay.
and we'll call him Kyle.
Oh, that's, you know what, that fits actually.
Horrible name.
So Kyle
He won't listen, it's fine.
went on a date with this girl named Katie. And Katie was friends with Will. And I was friends with Kyle. So Kyle and Katie, last minute, was like, oh, I didn't really realize this was a date.
Well, she's a bit socially awkward.
So she
Less
brought
like
Will.
socks.
And
That's the first time I've said that. I'm sorry, I won't again.
and
It
then
suited you. Like, you should keep it.
Okay.
Kyle got stressed when he realized it was a bring your friends date. So he brought me. And then the date
Went shit.
went not great, but Will and I came out of that date and we were like,
We rose from her ashes.
I was
a
like,
phoenix.
you should come to mine.
Teagan, you
And we
make me
shagged.
ill.
And, and the rest is history. And then I met Scram, or Scarlet, because of Kyle as well.
Yeah, indeed.
Indeed.
Yeah, my first impression of Teagan was she was like one of the first American people I'd ever heard in my entire
Yeah, you were the first
life.
American I'd met in person.
What? Oh, wow. See, I know other people, okay, but you're like, I think it's less common in the North for Americans to go to the North, but the South, I know a bunch of people that say like, oh, they had like an American in their school.
I don't live in a nice part of the South. I had a South African. She was a bitch.
That's racist, Will.
No, she was a massive pick-me.
No, it's not.
Taking the piss.
Jesus.
Like, she was a pick-me before, like, pick-me's were a thing.
But yeah, I was pretty nervous. You're very confident.
I think
You are very
Um,
confident.
So I was quite scared that you wouldn't like me and or think that I'm poor, which I am.
What?
Yeah. But you were really friendly, very easy to get on with. And I think, especially when your sister came up at Christmas, we really connected then. Like, we spent a lot of time
Yeah.
together and stuff.
Watching some Christmas films.
It was really nice.
And then, when was it that your boyfriend and I watched White Lotus all together?
Oh, yeah, we watched White Lotus in, like, February?
Sometime around then.
January? Yeah, and me, my boyfriend, and Teagan, we all watched White Lotus together. And Teagan would have these random spurts of energy.
The crackhead hours would set in.
And me and shout out to Jack would just sort of look at her very, very gone out.
I would just start dancing, doing the Rasputin to the theme song. It was fun.
Yeah, it was a really good show though.
Yeah.
I'd recommend White Lotus quite heavily.
Hashtag White Lotus. This isn't
It was like-
sponsored. If this was sponsored content, I think they'd be like, "You're not getting any." That was shit.
Hey, us.
Yeah.
The outdoor movie, that was really
Yeah,
cute.
very
Yeah.
American.
Yeah.
So during COVID, they made it like a drive-in movie thing, but they finally, after now, it's been like 4 years, they switched it back to you sit on the lawn and you have the big blow-up screen, and we bought like a little like charcuterie picnic vibe.
Charcuteries.
Charcuteries.
Coochie.
Yeah. You also went to Target.
A Target, yeah.
Yeah. Were you guys surprised at how many like different flavors of cereal and stuff we have?
No, because this is why there's an obesity crisis.
LOL. Well, England also.
Never been more present in my life.
I think America's top. I think England's like second, if I'm not wrong.
Well,
Because
we
also
ain't
have an
top.
obesity crisis.
We're not far
True.
off, but we're
True.
not top.
True.
See?
And what's one thing you're really excited about for when you get back? You're like, finally, I'm busting for that.
A Sunday roast, probably. That'd be quite nice.
But it's a bit hot for a Sunday roast.
Or picky bits in garden.
Picky bits.
Being able to go to a pub.
Oh yeah, being able to drink.
Drink whenever I want.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That sounds like an alcoholic.
Drink whenever I feel like it.
What
It's
else do I
3
miss
o'clock
about
somewhere.
being able to walk places.
Yeah.
Or get public transport.
Oh yeah, because we've been driving a lot. We also drove to the small German town and then Rainier.
the
Those were the
German
two
town's
big
so
drives.
And, oh yeah, no, I guess those were the two.
Yeah.
Yeah, the Germantown was very, very cute.
Yeah.
Less
Leavenworth.
less German than I thought it would be.
Yeah. I mean, it's still like it's in America. At the
Yeah,
end of the
exactly.
day. But it was cute.
Teagan took us into this tea shop. It was the worst experience
Oh.
of my whole
It
life.
smelled like chai. It smelled so
No,
nice.
I started sneezing as soon as I went in, and then my eyes started watering, and I left.
Oh, my friend Jay and I were loving it. It smelled so nice. And I was also like, oh, like the Brits are going to love this one.
No, it didn't
Racist.
smell like tea though.
Your family came from Redcoats.
Oh no.
Annika, fuck you.
That was so out of pocket as well.
It was like the second day we were here.
Second day in America. We were eating fried chicken and waffle
Met
fries.
Karma as well.
Yeah, our first time meeting, like, my coworker Kama and Annika came around, and she's, like, asking Will all these questions. She's like, oh, well, your family came from Redcoats, no?
I still don't know what was directed at me. Like,
Maybe you look like a red coat.
fucking hell, that was
Just definitely.
wasn't that fucking funny, Jesus.
Where were we before the red coat come on?
We were outside the chicken shop.
Yeah.
No, I meant in the
Oh.
story.
Oh, where were we in the story?
Yeah, because like we started talking about something, and then Teagan just called you a red coat.
Leavenworth, Jaya, tea
Oh,
shop.
tea shop.
Oh, and then, you called me a racist for saying I thought you'd like tea.
But yeah, the tea shop smelled disgusting. It made me feel really queasy. It smelled just like piss.
I wouldn't go that far.
It smelled like spicy and sweet chai. I was obsessed.
It smelled like things that tea shouldn't smell like.
Piss.
So tea should smell like muddy water.
What?
Yeah. Anyway. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I had some British people tell me that they think that tea just is like gross water, muddy water. Yeah.
Cool. I don't really.
Not if you make it right.
Yeah.
But, okay.
Yeah.
Oh, Teagan's one of the only American people I've ever known to have a kettle.
Yeah,
Oh.
to be fair.
Yeah, so congrats on that. No
Thanks.
microwave tea
Yeah.
over in
No,
this
we didn't
house.
microwave any tea.
No, I
think
would
we
have shot
microwaved.
myself.
With a gun, I could go purchase for
Yeah.
you.
Yeah.
The only thing we microwaved was like popcorn.
Yeah, which
If I-
is really good here.
If I would have woken up for that 5 a.m. Mount Rainier and you would have microwaved my tea, I would have shot myself.
We made iced coffees for the road. We made a fire playlist called
yeah.
Mountain Shitters.
With 5 Hawaiian
Because we went to go get
appropriation
we went
songs
to
in
go,
it.
we went to go get Korean barbecue on the the night before the hike, and I was like, I don't want people eating too much like meat and stuff, otherwise they're gonna shit in my car.
So we had to moo if we wanted to shit, and Teagan would have to pull over the car so we could shit outside.
But then that became a bit confusing whenever we'd see cows and people start mooing. My blood pressure started to rise whenever we see cows. I was like, shit.
I'd like to make it clear, no one shat themselves in Teagan's car.
Biased.
I brought toilet paper just in case.
I did have to have a waz though in quite a sad old bathroom.
Redneck
A rest
in a
stop.
hillbilly town.
In a hillbilly town.
Yeah, it was very scary. It was just a hole in the floor, filled with shit.
Oh, Will, do you still have that picture of that American eagle in that
Yeah.
small town? Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know where my phone is though, but yeah.
Yeah.
How do you even describe it? It's like,
I could put it maybe on the
Inflatable eagle.
Instagram. Yeah.
yeah, it's basically like a big blow up eagle that was just the
Red, white,
American
blue, baby.
flag.
Squaw! Raw. I want the Range Rover.
Mummy, no.
However, sadly, there was a Trump flag outside of the same house.
So we couldn't really stop for long.
Yeah. Okay, well, I'm going to wrap this up here. Thank you guys so much for coming on. This has been lovely having you all in America. Hopefully, I'll see you all in England. Unless I get shot.
Yeah,
Well,
or
I'm
our
living
plane
with you,
explodes.
so, you know, we need your part of the rent.
Anywho. Yeah, thanks so much for coming, and I'll see you all in September.
Yeah.
And thank you guys so much for listening to the podcast. I will try and release episodes on some Thursdays. We'll see how it goes. It's summer break, so I'm kind of freestyling this a little bit. Took a nice break for myself. But yeah, I did actually miss podcasting, so this has been really nice. Yeah, thank you all for listening. You can find us anywhere podcasts can be found, that being Spotify, Apple Podcasts, Pocket Casts, all the places. You can also follow us on Instagram at The Universe Podcast. And thank you so much for listening. Okay, see you on Thursday. Bye!
You should get Kai to do that.